Hi guys, how we doing today? Hello everybody, welcome in. Hello. Hi Zan, how are you? Yeah. Frosty, my friend, thank you so much for being here. I hope your day at work was okay. Jael Gypsy, hello my dear friend as well. Stinging Bear, Twitch is still giving you notifications for a channel that you don't follow. That's weird. That's probably a bug. That's pretty strange. Hi Maggie, how's it going? Guys, how is everybody's Thursday? How are you guys doing today? Happy Veterans Day. Folks, if you guys observed Veterans Day, I hope it was a good day. I don't know, did you guys did anyone get today off work? I didn't. I had to work today. Oh, is it now called Remembrance Day? Wait, are you in a different country? Maybe it has other names in other countries. I'm gonna get some water because I'm very parched. Oh, it's called Remembrance Day in Canada. Is it the same thing though? I still had to work today. I didn't get the day off, unfortunately, but I got to work a little bit less. I was only scheduled for 8 hours instead of 10, so that was really nice. Yeah, I still started early because I was like, I'd rather have more time in the day than sleep in. So I still woke up at for my job at 6:30, or I started my job at 6:30, but then I got off at 3 instead of 5. So it was really nice because I had a little extra time to go do some grocery shopping and get in a quick workout, drop something off at the post office. Like I was able to take care of a couple business things, which was really nice. It's more like Memorial Day, remembering those who gave their lives in service. Got it. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just tidying up a little bit. Oh shoot, I forgot to buy bacon. Oh no, I meant to buy bacon at the store and I totally forgot. Oh crap. How are you guys doing today? How's everybody's Thursday going? I'm really excited about today's meal redemption. This is a really strange one. I've never made anything like this before. We'll talk about it in a little bit. I'll explain more in a second. But I can just tell you that we're making prison tamales, if you guys saw the name of the stream. Weird, right? So we'll talk more about like prison food and like how prison food is made and like how the commissary works and stuff like that. It's very interesting. There is a lot of cooking, I guess you would call it cooking. It's not what we would traditionally think of as cooking because generally, no stoves and stuff like that. So people in prison get very creative with the stuff that they make, and they're pretty limited on ingredients and they're pretty limited on cooking methods. Hi, buddy. And so you end up with some really inventive stuff. So we're gonna do that today. And honestly, it's not really a complicated recipe. It's actually a very easy recipe. So I probably will either heat up some leftovers as well for dinner, or I bought some food to cook too. But I think I should probably heat up my leftovers. Now the reason I'm not just eating prison tamales for dinner is because I can tell you what's in them. Hi, hello, how are you? So I can tell you guys what goes into a prison tamale. Corn chips, because tamale needs your masa, right? So if you guys have ever had a tamale, you got meat filling on the inside, and you have like a corn-based mush, kind of. He's not home right now. He's still at work, but I think he should try it. I definitely think he should try it, at least a bite. So we're gonna have corn chips. That's gonna provide our masa. So we're gonna break that down, and that's gonna become the outside, like, kind of corn. Yeah. Then we've got cheese curls, which I had to look this up because I was like, what in the heck is a cheese curl? And it said it said that a cheese curl was the same thing as like a cheese puff. And I was like, okay, I don't know, because I had to look it up. And so I looked up I got cheese puffs. I don't know, I hope that's the right thing. And then either like sort of a jack link kind of like a beef jerky Jack Link sausage or something like that. I ended up getting like beef jerky bits, but it's the same idea. A dried, preserved meat product, beef product, meat of questionable origin, and that's going to be our meat filling. And in prison, you can't really cook, you know? You don't have a full stove. You also don't have access to the corn husks. So if you guys have ever made tamales, corn husks, that's how you wrap it and you steam them. Well, we don't have that, so we're going to be using a chip bag. We're going to be using a chip bag to shape it, and we're going to be using hot water to cook it. Izzy Beans, welcome to the Dang It Gang. Thank you so much for the follow. How's it going, Dawn? I love this dress. I got this dress for like $5 on eBay, and you know what's the best part? It has a cutout in the back. It has the cutest cutout. I love this dress so much, and it's really comfortable. And in like warmer weather, you take it outside and you get like a nice breeze on your back. It's not fancy at all though. It's like made of like spandex. It's not spandex. What's the word? I don't know. It's like really stretchy, and so it's really comfortable. Hi, Snake Eye. Do prison mushrooms come from toe fungus? I don't want to know. Okay, I don't want to know about prison fungus, please. We can talk a little bit more about prison food though, because it is pretty fascinating. I was reading up on it in preparation for today's stream, and I also listened to a podcast that I really, really love that's produced by inmates, and they talk a lot about prison food. Who is the kitty sitting next to you? This is my handsome boy, Felix. Felix, say hello. This is Felix, my companion, my sous chef, my supervisor. He's absolutely a gentleman. He's always dressed for a formal occasion. And he's a big sweetheart. So yeah, he likes to hang out. That's why I keep that chair there. Like literally that chair is for him to sit on. I mean, I sit on it too sometimes when my feet get tired, but it's really his chair. So, and yeah, I don't know, he just likes to come in here. Cats and cooking is an instant follow for me. Awesome, well thank you, I appreciate it. I hope that the prison tamales don't scare you away. I promise a lot of times I do make like actual real cooking as well. This is a meal redemption from our friend Frosty the Giant. So yeah, if you guys save up 50,000 points, I know it's a lot, but if you guys save up 50,000 channel points, and you get those just from watching, interacting, clicking on those extra chests when they pop up, coming along on raids, stuff like that. If you guys save up a bunch of points, 50,000 to be exact, you can cash in a meal redemption. You can choose a dish for me to make. It can be anything you want as long as, you know, like no troll dishes, like make it actually like something edible and be mindful of cost and time. But other than that, you know, I've made so many crazy things, people having me make things from their childhood, having me try like food challenges, all sorts of really cool stuff. So this is one of them. Frosty redeemed this a while back and was like, yo, I want you to make prison tamales. I was like, excuse me, what? So he sent me a recipe. Okay, so, yeah, okay. We're gonna talk about prison recipes in a little bit, but just so you guys know, ramen features very heavily in a lot of them because ramen is, well, it saves well, it's like preserved, it pretty much lasts forever, it's really cheap, and there's a lot of it at the commissary, and so people use that in as a lot of the basis for recipes. Glad I got here in time for the description, yes! Okay, so I love this. Wait, hey, Frosty, can you tell us where you got, like where you got this? Do you have a link to where you found this? Oh, actually here, it says on the bottom that this, the source of this recipe is from, I don't know if this is a book or a blog or a, you know, something, but Prison Ramen, Recipes and Stories from Behind Bars by Collins and Alvarez. I don't know if that's like a book or a cookbook or something. I don't know. My favorite thing to make, I honestly love making pasta. Pasta is one of my favorite things to make. I want to get better at it. It sucks because I can't eat that much pasta. It makes me feel super bloated and like it's just too carby. It's like too heavy. But I love the feeling of like rolling out pasta sheets. So that's like one of my favorite things to make. Carbs are worth the bloat, man. No, I'm trying to, okay, don't laugh guys. I'm trying to get a 6-pack. I'm a ways away, okay? I'm still only at 1, but I have a 1-pack. But I've been trying to work out more, and I'm trying to like target my abs because I really would like more core strength. I'm not actually probably gonna get a 6-pack, but I'm trying to like get some core strength. And yeah. Hey, what's up, Indigo Eyes? Thank you so much for the sub. Just keep doing crunches. I did a lot of ab workout today because I had a little bit of extra time. Thank you so much, my friend. What do you want me to draw for you for your sub art? And I hope you're doing well. All right, we got some pickled ginger. All right, we got it. You want Chris Pratt Mario? What does that mean? Chris Pratt voicing Mario? Chris Pratt as Mario? I was looking for interesting recipes. I like the tamale one the best because the cooking method was creative. It sure is. Here, let me tell you guys about it. So this says, tamales, I'm sorry, please excuse my like white ass pronunciation. Tamales. Tamales are a flavorful yet easy way are a flavorful yet easy way to make a Mexican dish. For this reason, some inmates who were tired of eating chips and ramen noodles came up with the idea of prison tamales. It only needs hot water and a sturdy plastic bag. Okay. Yeah, no potato masher, just like crush them. Just like put them on the counter and just like body slam them. Okay, so we're gonna take, okay, I have some questions here because this says 1 large bag of corn chips. Now, obviously, the large bag of corn chips would be the one that you get from the commissary. So the bag that I buy may not be the same size as what they have in the commissary. So I don't have like proportions. I'm gonna have to kind of figure it out. We're gonna have to, do it by feel. So we got some corn chips. We got cheese curls. We have a meat stick or beef jerky sausage and warm water. Okay, we're going to combine our corn chips and our cheese into one bag, and we're using our hands. We're just gonna crush it really good into a powder. So we're gonna make like a cheesy corn flour out of it. Then we're going to chop up our meat stick and add it to the mix. So it's gonna be mixed throughout, unlike a tamale that usually has fillings on the inside and the masa on the outside. We're gonna kind of mix it up. We're gonna add a little bit of water to the mixture, but not too much. We don't want it to be wet. We just want it to like have enough moisture that you can shape it into a tamale adjacent thing. Then we're going to, this is in the bag the whole time. Then we're going to close the bag up, like roll it up, and we're gonna like squish the shape into like a tamale shape. And then this is the part where I'm a little suspicious. It says run it under hot water to cook. I suppose that in prison you don't have access to boiling water, I guess. You wouldn't have an electric kettle or anything like that, I don't think. Because I was like, maybe I could boil my water, but no, if we're doing it legit, we're gonna have to run the sink till the sink runs hot, and we're gonna stick our prison tamale under the hot water until it cooks. Then we will take it out and we will eat it and we will enjoy it. Okay? So that's what's going on. How does that sound? What do you guys think? Give me your thoughts. I don't get how they're considered tamales. Well, they've got corn from the chips and they've got meat, and tamales are essentially like corn and like cornmeal, lard, and meat, right? And so there's not lard, but there's like oil. There's probably like canola oil type stuff from the chips, or like corn oils. So you've got your fat, your corn, and your meat, And your cheese, there's cheese too from the cheese puffs. And yeah. In prison, you can have a lighter. A lighter is not going to be enough heat to cook a tamale. You need hot water. They have coffee pots with the hot water spout. Oh, okay, yeah. The ones where you just push it, so you could make like hot tea or something. So technically, I don't have to run the sink. I could just boil some water and have some hot water. I don't want to really waste the water of like running my sink, so that's fine then. Okay, so we're trying to draw Chris Pratt as Mario. Chris Pratt. That man is so weird. I don't really even like care about him. I think he's perfectly talented and I know he has star appeal and stuff. But he's just so like weird. Did you guys see his like weird post that he made about his wife? A lot of people had opinions on it and I was just like, I mean, I read it because I don't know. I read stupid stuff like that. And so I like read through it and I was like, it was kind of a tacky message. It was like really cheesy. Did anyone read it? Do you guys know what I'm talking about or do you guys think I'm crazy? Chef amphetamine, oh no. Or an iron. Like an iron? Yeah, about his healthy daughter. I thought that was like so cringy. Yeah. It doesn't, like, honestly, this shit doesn't matter. He's a rich freaking celebrity. No, it doesn't matter what I think of him. But, like, he has a son from a previous relationship, and yeah, he was trying to be like Ryan Reynolds. Exactly. He was totally trying to do that, like, Ryan Reynolds, like, self-deprecating thing of, like, I totally suck, and he's like, I'm just a complete loser, and my wife does everything for me, because she's amazing, and I open pickles sometimes. Like, she does everything in the world for me because she's so incredible, and sometimes I open pickles. And I know it was just trying to be funny, but I was just like, oh, that's gross. I don't think you should brag about that. And then he like, yeah, I don't know. The whole thing just felt like a little tone deaf. I don't think he was trying to be malicious, but like, it was so cringy. I just read it and I was like, ooh. That was pretty much my reaction. You know what? Screw it. Here, this is what we get. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. That is what happens when you order Mario and from Wish. That's what you get. That's what you get when you order Mario from Wish. Is that right there? I don't know her podcast. What is it? What's it about? Just like, what is it? Comedy or like interviews or what? I know. I feel the same way. Downside of working at home is I don't really get to listen to podcasts unless I'm doing chores. Okay, guys. Yesterday we asked about a favorite cooking tip. Let's think of another one. Gotta think of another question. Okay, if you guys think of anything good, let me know. Let me scrub down my board a little bit because it still has some chili on it from yesterday. Your favorite vending machine snack? Okay, I like it. Because I expect a lot of you guys probably have not been to prison. And so I'm not going to ask what your favorite commissary snack is, but yeah, vending machine snack. This is going to be really hard to fit in though. Hi, Pete. And how you doing, Hojo? Vending machine snack. I don't know if I can fit it. Okay. Anna Faris is unqualified. Don't tell Jael. An ongoing weekly experiment where she attempts to gather insights into the world by talking to celebrity guests and by giving out completely unqualified advice to callers, often with the help of much more qualified expert guests. Oh, that's pretty funny. That sounds good. That sounds like a good format. Okay, some people are probably going to have a hard time seeing this, so if someone asks in chat, what does your question say? You guys can feel free to, you guys can feel free to write it, because this is what I ended up with, and it's kind of a tight squeeze. Usually, like, I can't fit that many words, and 3 lines is really pushing it. So I'm willing to bet money on someone not being able to read it because it's so small. Hey Aladdin's girl, you like the pizzeria combos? Wait, what? Beef jerky is your favorite? Okay, I'll be honest, I don't buy stuff from vending machines because they're always way overpriced. But I love chips. Like, I just love chips. I don't have anything else to say other than chips are amazing, and if I could live off of them, oh, they're just so good. Did anyone watch Let's Go to Prison? No. I didn't. What's Let's Go to Prison? I watched Get Hard, the one where Will Ferrell's trying to, like, get hard because he's going to go to prison for, like, white-collar crime, and he's really scared. So he's, like, trying to train for it. The little doors with meals in each door? Oh, that's fancy. Hey, Bear Rex, I can write anything as an answer, because in Japan, you can get anything from a vending machine, I know. My favorite vending machine snack is worn panties. All right. The salsa tortilla chips. Ooh, like the brand? Or like they come with salsa. Isn't there a brand called salsa? That's kind of zesty. Yeah, I think I've had those before. Oh, you know what I also like that I feel like they always have in vending machines? I like Sun Chips. Sun Chips are really good. I know they're not healthy, but I feel like they're marketed to like look somewhat healthy. So it's like, oh, that seems like a good healthy option. I know they're not, but like, I do like Sun Chips, and I feel like those are in vending machines all the time. I legit can't remember the last time I bought something in a vending machine. I don't really do it. The placebo is working. Okay. All right. Please excuse my messy kitchen. I did some dishes today. It was not enough. I couldn't keep up. Okay. So, here's our ingredients. We have corn chips. We have cheese puffs. And we have beef jerky. Okay. Gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh man, okay. So here's the thing. This bag, we have to use a bag to shape our tamale. I think I might have to do it in a Ziploc bag because I'm not gonna use all of the chips. So I don't think I can, usually I think you would use the chip bag. However, I don't think we're gonna use all of them. So I think I'm just gonna use a different like Ziploc bag and we'll just pretend it's the chip bag, okay? Because I don't plan on using all of these. So yeah, we can put the apron on. Do you wanna remind me with exclamation point apron? The TGIF potato skins flavored chips, nice. Those sound good. Double cheeseburger that you microwave from a vending machine? Whoa. I had 3 tongue tacos. Tongue is pretty good. Were they bad though, or you just ate too much? Bubba Grimace says sun chips are nasty. No, they're so good. Okay, it's okay. I'll eat yours. Vending machines with mac and cheese? Where the hell do you guys live? What? You've never had beef jerky before? Why? I love beef jerky. Yeah, we are making prison food. Okay, we're gonna give the kitties a treat. We're gonna put on the apron and we're gonna get started. So, why don't you put the chips you wanna save in the Ziploc bag? Because I don't know if I have a big enough Ziploc bag. Let me go get Dexter his treat too. Hi, handsome. Dexter's snuggling in his little nest. We have a big beanbag chair and he's like, it's perfect. It's like a bird's nest. He's like dipped into it. It's so cute. You just ate too much. Just relax. Or stand up and walk around. Go for like a short walk. Oh, that's cool. I mean, in a hospital, I would hope that they would have actual meals because there are sometimes people there who need to be there for a while. Maybe you have a family member in the hospital and you're gonna stay there overnight. You gotta eat something. And I know the cafeteria, like a lot of them have cafeterias, but they probably aren't open at 3 in the morning. And so I think that's great. Yeah, there should be like microwavable actual food. You shouldn't have to be subsisting on sun chips in a hospital if let's say you have to like stay overnight to wait with someone. Yeah. Navajo tacos, tell me about that. What's that? Okay, so I'm so excited because this means that I get to eat like chips and Cheetos too. Okay, so we're gonna have to kind of estimate because I don't know how much to do. So let me get a freezer bag and let's just pretend that this is a chip bag, okay? And this way you guys will be able to see it too. So let's just pretend that this is our Frito-Lay's bag. And I don't know how much to put. It says 1 large bag. Do you guys think that this is the large bag size that they have in the commissary or no? It's hard to say. A Dippin' Dots ice cream vending machine? What? I've never seen it at a vending machine. A cup noodle? Nice. Navajo tacos are similar to American style tacos. Same fixins, but served on Indian fry bread with beans. How the hell do you get that out of a vending machine? This is a really big bag, right? Okay, so maybe it's not this whole thing. Maybe it's like, they have Navajo tacos in Japan? What? Okay, I don't know how much to put, so we're just gonna guess. Okay. Let's start with that, I think. Japan doesn't count. I love Fritos. Okay. I'm gonna crush these first because I think the puffs are gonna crush more easily. Yeah, Japan is disqualified for being too great at their vending machine game. Felix wants a Frito? I'm sure he does. Okay, so hopefully I don't break the bag, but ooh, I am gonna break the bag. They're too sharp. How are we gonna do this without breaking the bag? You have to do it in a chip bag. How do you break it in the chip bag without breaking the bag? A rolling pin? Do you have a rolling pin in prison? Okay, let's not hit it so hard. Let's just kind of crush them more gently. A bottle maybe? Here, I'm just gonna use my hands and try to break them down a little bit. Yeah, why you wouldn't have a rolling pin in prison? Frosty, I got you. Look, if you're gonna give me a recipe that has 3 ingredients and doesn't actually require any cooking, I'm gonna try to like do it right, you know? What are prison tamales? Type in exclamation point menu and Nightbot will tell you. All right, so I'm just using my hands to kind of break them down a little bit. Thanks, Hoju. Oh, by the way, guys, when I was looking up cheese puffs, oh, do you guys like my corn chip ASMR? Or does it stress you out? I'm sorry. When I was looking up what is a cheese curl, cronuts make me go nuts. No cronuts. We are almost to 3,000 followers, though. What did I say I was going to do for 3,000? I've already forgotten. It wasn't cronuts. I know it wasn't cronuts. What am I supposed to be doing for 3,000 followers? It kind of does sound like snow, right, Carrie? I know, totally. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so we've kind of got these down. We want to get them finer because you can see there's still some pieces in here, but this is good. You should change 3K to cronuts if you can't remember. No, those are going to be so hard. They're basically croissants, but with more work because you have to fry them instead of baking them. And croissants were already so hard. Well, yeah, I did buy them from the store. I didn't go to a prison to buy them. But the idea being that in prison you can't get like fresh, let's say you want to make pork tamales, you can't get raw pork. You can't get that in prison. You can't get, I would assume that you can't get masa, which is like the corn flour. You probably can't get lard. There's like a lot of things that you simply cannot get in prison. And so what they have is they have a commissary. A commissary is a place where you buy stuff. Will we serve these with a fine toilet wine? No, not today. It still needs a few more weeks. It's not ready to serve yet. I learned about toilet wine and how it's made, and it's utterly disgusting. You guys do not want to know about how Pruno is made. You didn't buy the ingredients in prison? What a sham. Okay, so a commissary is basically like the shop in a prison, right? So what are you guys all in for? So the commissary will sell snack items and food items. They will also sell things like personal care items like soap, shampoo, postage stamps. I don't know, like just stuff. They sell random goods and like foods and snacks and stuff like that, right? So in prison, you do get food, like you do get a meal, but the prison meals are, you know, notoriously not super tasty, and they're just, you know, I'm sure they're not that great, right? And so people get kind of bored, and they want to like come up with new foods, and so making food from stuff found in the commissary is a really common thing. The fashion police got you. Oh no! I said sorry one too many times. What did I go in for? I don't know. I don't know what I'm in for. I'll think about it. You dried some black-eyed peas and chickpeas, and you had some black beans. I got drunk on tacos. You were drunk and disorderly in a taqueria. You seem to know a lot about the prison commissary. The reason I know so much is because I'm sorry, I'm a broken record. I talk about it all the time, but I listen to a fantastic podcast that I really, really like that is produced by prison inmates. And it's really good. The production quality is insanely good. And like the topics that they cover are really fantastic. So if you guys enjoy podcasts, you gotta check out Ear Hustle. Ear Hustle. It's so good. And so they talk a lot about just like day-to-day prison life. They talk about life before prison, after prison, in prison. It's made by inmates at San Quentin, but they also they have correspondents on the outside, like people that they work with and people who like are no longer in prison. And so they do interviews with people like in other facilities. It's really good. It's really, really good. And it's not about like, oh, who did you murder to get in here? It's not like shitty like that. It's like, how do you spend your days? What makes you happy? What makes you sad? Like, what makes you angry in prison? What is the most annoying thing about your cellmate? What is your favorite thing about, like your favorite thing in the commissary? Like it's stuff like that, What are you doing to like better yourself and engage your mind and stuff like that? So, and it's really interesting because, these are all human beings, and a lot of them made some really bad mistakes, and now they're in prison. Some people are like in prison for life. So it's just really interesting. It's an interesting perspective, I'm in for playing a classic game on Twitch poorly. Oh no! Felix got arrested for indecent toe bean exposure. Uh-oh. Only murders in the building? Yeah, I think you already recommended it to me. Jailhouse commissary Doritos are bomb. Am I making prison spread on stream? You know it, Knife Clan. Is it still considered a spread though? If it's only one item, is it still called spread? All right. Is this ground up enough? Okay, question. So in prison, I'm guessing you probably can't have a knife. So how do you break up your beef jerky? I welcome ideas. Ah, yeah. Spread is everything. A fork? I don't know. I'm genuinely asking if anyone knows. Sharpen your fingernails? I guess I know it's gross, but if it was just you eating it, I guess you could bite it. You could bite it with your own teeth to break it up. I'm just wondering, how should we do this? I feel like I can't use a knife. That wouldn't be right. Like, you think inmates can have like a 6-inch kitchen knife? I don't think so. I doubt it. The Longest Yard remake? No. Teeth are the only way? Here, is there any guidance? Let's see. Let's check our recipe. The shiv! Use the shiv! It just says to chop the meat stick. Doesn't say how. A plastic knife? I have a plastic knife. Okay. I have one single plastic knife. Ask Felix the corrupt warden to give you a knife. Thanks, Knife Clan. Knife Clan knows all about the knives. Warm hands and like tear it. All right, I think this is looking pretty good. Maybe roll a plastic cup over the chips, like a rolling pin. Possibly. Feeling good about this. This looks good. Okay, let's put in some cheese puffs. These are gonna break up more easily. We were just talking about Cheetos last night, and I was just saying how I don't really like cheese puffs as much as regular Cheetos. They just don't, I don't like them as much, but now that I have a big bag of them, I'm like stoked. I haven't had these in so long. I haven't had Cheetos in so long. Use a book. Okay. They're so good. Oh, here, let's use the book for the cheese puffs. Okay. Hey guy, what's up? You call me a dork? Okay, so now we're gonna add some cheese puffs. Crunchy Cheetos are a lot more greasy than cheese puffs. I like them better. I think they've got superior flavor. Okay, so we're gonna add in some cheese puffs. Wait, how many? How much? We're just kind of, it doesn't really have a, it says 1/3 of a cup, but I don't know if that's correct, so let's just throw in a handful like that. Those who chew Cheetos puffs and those who press them with their tongue. Okay, guys, I was looking up cheese puffs because... Okay, so we're using a book. It works pretty good. Who here is attending college in prison? I don't know, but if I were in prison and the prison had like an educational program, I would definitely want to do that. Not all prisons, I think, have the same programs though, you know what I mean? Eyeball is the more prison way. Okay, sure. Let them dissolve in your mouth. You guys are sickos. If you let Cheetos cheese puffs dissolve in your mouth, you're sick. The joy of sex. Who's on parole? Okay, we're looking pretty well crushed up here. Okay, so now we're gonna mix up the corn chips. I want to apply to the prison college with the best art program. I'm being serious though. I mean, honestly, like, I think it is, I don't know. I think our prison system is kind of whack. And I think that it perpetuates a lot of injustice in this country. And I think that education is a good way to like help people better themselves. I really do. And I'm not trying to get into the logistics of like, you know, who's paying for what and all that kind of stuff. But the reality is, are you putting people in prison because you just want to punish them for the rest of their lives and you just keep paying for them to be locked up forever? Like these, you know, these are your citizens. You want to lock them up forever? Like, yeah, I get it. If someone does something really, really awful and they're not, you know, they can't be rehabilitated, you know, then I get it. If they're a homicidal maniac, then yeah, you can't let them out. But if someone made a mistake when they were younger because they grew up in a certain situation or they like didn't have the opportunities that some of us had and you know, circumstances in their life caused them to make certain decisions and they can make, you know, make a change for the better, why would you not invest money in, I'm sorry if that's like, you know, too wild, but like, why would you not want to invest money in trying to actually like make people better? I don't know. That's just me though. Like, I'm not saying everyone gets free education, like no matter how many people you killed. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, yes, the way that our prison system is designed, it makes people cycle back through it, and it's not, I don't know. I just feel like we could do better, and education, I think, is a good place to start. So, like, all jokes aside, I think that, like, giving people access to education is important. I do. While other states have some prisons that offer in-person education, California is the only state offering classes in nearly every prison, taught by educators from nearby colleges for credits that can transfer and count towards degrees. I think that's a good thing. Yes. Okay. Danny Trejo. I'm sorry. I know I listen to a lot of podcasts, but I was recently listening to a podcast that was a two-parter about the life, crimes, and acting career of Danny Trejo. He was a San Quentin inmate, and he's now a very successful actor. And the story of how he got to prison and how he got out is so good. If you guys want like a really uplifting story, like, you know, he made mistakes. Like he fucked up. He did bad things, you know. I think he had a lot of wives too, and I don't know if he treated all of them that well, but